La 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 la. That's not Dave, by the way. La 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 la. Gosh, not. You want to do. Need a wing, in our balloon. What's fucking EO? Retire. What's that? What's that happen?
Well, probably, because she's gonna fucking get
38.
pregnant. She's married already.
She ain't 38, B. Like, she's not 35, sorry, like, you're talking 41. Doesn't look it, but she is. Kyrie pushing 45 as well. That's good, only a few years older than them. Would be a shot. Like full retirement, that's it. And that's not because you can't compete or anything like that. Nope. Fed up of it. I want to lose again. Sick of being called the genius of the sky, one of the best wrestlers in the world, yet you get beaten every time you're in a fucking title match. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Baby, you don't have a backbone. You don't. Do you think people like Stone Cold, Trish Stratus, Lita, China, Natalia, Charlotte got what they wanted because they agreed to what WWE said to do? No. They turned around and said, if you want me, then you better listen to what I want. It's nothing big. I just don't want to keep losing to assholes. I want a title belt. You give one to Maxine Dupree, why the fuck can't you give one to me? What would be their answer? Well, you know, in a couple of months, we'll put you in a storyline, you'll be #1 contender, and we'll have you win for 4 months. You'll be like, fine, yeah, but I want that once a year. They'll be like, wait, what do you mean once a year? I want it once a year. Like fucking Liv Morgan. Once a year. You'll be like, wait, how many years do you want? I want 3 more years, and then I'm retiring. Fair enough. So, 3 months of a year, Bayley, Intercontinental Champion. That keeps her happy. Gives her a reason to still be around. No, Triple H. No, you give it to Raquel Rodriguez. You fucking imbecile. Utter fucking idiot. And failing that, you should have had a lose to EO. Don't know how to freshen up your brand, do you, WWE? You don't know how to scroll down on the page, you know, till it flips that little circle at the top to refresh. You don't know how to do that, do you? And still having Sol Rooker locked in a feud with Judgment Day is pretty crap. Like, I can understand Roman beating Seth. He's towards the end of his career, so is Seth Rollins. Roman's never actually beaten Seth. That's the first time. Makes sense. Can't be undefeated forever.
In 400
They
yards,
both
you
don't
will
have
arrive
5
at your
years left in them.
destination.
They haven't even got 2 years left in them. I'm pretty sure by 2028, Seth Rollins ain't going to be here. And neither is
You
Roman
have
Reigns.
arrived at your
They will be gone.
destination.
Ron Breaker will be the big boy, you know, along with someone else. Like maybe that Miles Bourne or whatever his name is. Can't see why they keep these titles on these people for that long. Because you didn't do it with John Cena. And you damn well know what will happen. Roman will go to retire and they'll hand him a title, turn him complete babyface, reject the bloodline, and it will ruin and stain everything that he did for 10 fucking years, just like John Cena did. I need to go heel. I think my fans would like that. Huh? Why did you think that that would be a good idea? It was a shit storyline and my car fucking stopped. Because Triple H thought that that would be a good idea. But it wasn't. It wasn't taken well with fans. It's not the booing because they don't, you know, they're really into the storyline and they're like, no, they're booing because your storyline was shit. Cena's a terrible heel. He was terrible when the fuckonomics period. Like, you're like, that is a shite heel. Like, you're not heel. We can tell you're not heel. You don't even, you don't need the facial features of a heel. And it didn't work. Kind of stained the ending of his career, didn't it? You're like, that was not something you should have done. I think that was a big no-no. Probably could have done a bit better than that. See, people get Brock Lesnar misunderstood. You think that guy's a heel? Good luck, because he's not. You might think that. He's not. Does Brock need to cheat to beat you? No. And he never did. Never did. Never did. Oh, he's not a heel. And they might mess Becky Lynch up as well. They better not mess this up. We got Becky Lynch back. Don't fuck it up.
Becky.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up with her awful acting. Don't make her do that. Make her come out, say a few lines, and just say nothing. Don't let her do her own body language stuff. Don't let her do that shit. Don't let her pick her own wardrobe. Don't let her do it, because she will fucking ruin it. The bitch has absolutely no screen presence. She can't say the lines because the way her voice is, it's too high pitched. She's always and it sounds fucking stupid. You're supposed to be a world champion. That's not how world champions speak. But come on. Did you notice when she came out the other day? That wasn't the Becky Lynch that you got. That's pre the man Becky Lynch. One that's like, you know I'm gonna slap your face, right? Like the just about to turn heel but still face leader of the Good Guys Survivor Series team. Just after she broke her nose. That Becky. That's the good Becky. Well, why didn't you bring that Becky back? And if you don't bring that Becky back, you might as well walk off like Nikki Bella. Because you're done. Sick of seeing that fucking heel. You're crap. You're crap actress. So the heel doesn't work. Heel doesn't work. Disappointed with the Street Profits as well. You had them win them titles and then just vanish. Completely vanish. Bearing in mind Bianca did just have her baby, yeah, I understand that. But you still got jobs to do.
Oh, Andy, do you understand what happens when you come with a baby? Somebody has to be there to help you.
So you telling me they don't have a maid? With their money?
I would rather have my husband there other than a fucking maid.
No, I get that. But you're contracted. You've got a job to do.
Nah, Andy, that's a little harsh. You literally just had a child.
But no, what I'm saying
child, technically.
She didn't have the baby when they lost those titles. It's like a month after. Where the fuck have you been?
He'll be back probably in a week. He's probably gonna come back in a week.
I hope so.
But she literally just had the fucking child, so you have to have somebody there to help you, because you have all those stitchings and everything, depending on how she had it, and you have to wear that fucking padded shit. You gotta have someone help you get in and out of showers. It's a whole fucking process.
You don't want to tear that. That's gonna be bad. You could get infection. Post bleeding is a problem as well. Post birth.
People think, oh, I had the baby, that's it. No, there's a whole lot more that goes into it.
You could bleed internally after the birth and they don't know about it. That could be a killer. That's a killer in childbirth. It's the unstoppable bleeding because it's hemorrhaging from the inside, not the outside. That's
like, and you know, obviously, you have to have someone there to help with the baby at the very at least the very beginning. It was a little tough to do that by yourself.
Do you think that mother's awake 24/7? You've got another thing coming. That's where you find the grit of a man. Are you a man? Or are you a fucking mouse? What are you, a little boy? Huh? Little boy that can't handle no sleep? The little boy stressed out because the baby won't stop fucking crying? No.
You have arrived at your
the reason why your baby's crying. Did you carry that for 9 months? No. And it knows you didn't. It knows who you are, but it doesn't give a shit. You're not mama. No matter how hard you try. There's only one person shutting that baby up. One. Mama. But mama's asleep. You can't wake her up because that's unfair. What you gonna do, boy? Lose your shit and get angry? Nope. You put that there. Deal with it. That Kevin Hart movie. You remember that Kevin Hart movie where he has that kid and his fucking wife dies during childbirth? I can't remember what it's called. Like that. I don't know what to do. Walks into like a post fucking whatever it is, meeting with all the mothers. He's like, how do you make this stop? Most people don't think like that. They just get angry. It's a baby. They cry. That's what they do. What are we gonna do about it? You still there? Holy shit. I thought I said Kasinora. Boy's been beaten on damn nearly every track. Need to get back on the game.
He doesn't want to.
To my McFly, nobody calls me chicken. You see, I beat Rocket in those races, right, by a couple of seconds, 5 seconds, and Bats beat me by 20. So how much did he beat you by, Rocket? And you're going to accept that? Nah. That doesn't fly. If I could beat you, I would. And you need to understand, these are Bats' favourite tracks. He drives these like it's a drive to work and back. Fucking 13.5-minute track and he drives it like it's a drive to work.
Dumped a massive load in a donation box. Hopefully somebody picks it up and needs that shit.
Is it cat poo?
No, it's just a bunch of shit. I'm so tired of being overweight on this game. I just have too much shit on me, so I dumped it all on there.
You lot carry way too much.
Yes, I know.
You don't need all that.
I don't know. I don't go through it all the fucking time. No, I do want the weapons. Some of them you can't really get again.
Yeah, but you've got repair kits. It doesn't mean you need to carry it in your inventory all the time. You can store it somewhere.
I don't have it in my inventory. I have it in my storage. That's why I keep a lot in my storage. I only carry a handful of weapons on me, depending on what we're doing. But the thing that weighs you down the most is all the miscellaneous shit and all the food that you pick up, all the random junk, the fucking the plans. If you already know the plans, if you're not planning on selling them, just get rid of them because they actually weigh you down. No, I always put my ammo away. Just random shit just keeps weighing me down, so that's why I just dumped all of it there.
It's also the fact that you two never use power armor, and power armor raises your fucking...
I don't want to use power armor.
Yeah, but it raises your weight that you can carry by like fucking 800 pounds. You do, because you're always overcoming.
Yeah, I just need to go through my shit and get rid of what I actually don't fucking need instead of hoarding everything. And I just did that. So now I'm good. I don't have to worry about the weight issue unless I don't eat. And then my weight my carry weight goes way the fuck down. I make sure I have food, but the whiskey, if I constantly drink the whiskey, I should be fine.
Get buffs. Buff out's another one. I can give you like 50 to 100 more points.
I don't want to. You get fucking addicted to that too much. Yep. And I don't have the perk cards on me where I don't get addicted to chems. I only have the one where I don't get addicted to alcohol, which works for me.
Addictol. Quite rare to find in the Fallout game. You either have to go and see a doctor, a genuine doctor, or you take a Dictol, and a Dictol...
Oh, yeah, this game is like a fucking walking vampire compared to some of the other ones. This game is not that hard at all. Not difficult to find supplies. There's supplies everywhere.
A Dictol is that if you take it on the game, it's actually a chem. And you become addicted to Addictols. You're like, wait, what? How does that work? Because it's a chem.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that on here.
Luckily enough.
But I've never tried it.
Dictol's probably quite rare.
Dictol is a little harder to find. But some people sell them, or you can buy them from the stores.
Well, expensive.
I actually don't even have that many, to be honest. So, and I'll be looting everything, so that tells you it's a little more rare to find.
But you can make them.
Yeah, I think you can make them. I'm not sure. I never actually tried.
But it's like 10 of this, 10 of that, 15 of that, and 2 of those. Worth one Addictol? Nope. Because 15 seconds after you used it, you're addicted to chems again, and you take 2 more buff out. And it doesn't stack.
No, they do stack. Oh.
Well, not a Dictol, it lasts for, say, 10 minutes of in-game time.
I'll be right back a moment.
Go on, Neil. Worse on yourself, lad. heard you before you got heard you before you got
Did you know?
When you mute the mic, there's a static ping. Like this. Like that.
Yeah.
That's why I missed it, because how do you know she's there before she's there? I'm like, don't you hear the static? Like, the boom? No. Like that. It goes ka-conk. Yeah, listen. Tell me if you hear this, okay? Tell me if you hear this. Right, I'm going to mute you quick.
Yeah.
Did you hear that when that came back on? That. That's how I know you're there. But sometimes it doesn't do that. And you just go, hi! I'm like, fucking hell! You just don't hear the boom switch on, donk. You just don't hear it.
Oh, he's mad at me now.
Do you know what's funny? She runs out of bullets and goes, why is nothing dead? I'm like, because how many of these bullets have missed or done buckle damage? If you fire 800 rounds to 1,000 rounds and nothing's dead, I think you might want to have a look at what you're doing.
I don't think he understands his world very well.
Or is it just tanky?
Some of the enemies are so fucking ridiculously tanky that people are complaining.
Right, is that Fallout or?
Fallout 76.
I have noticed Bigfoot. Jesus Christ. At your level,
They got so bad when they did
down.
the new update for the infestations that people literally have said we're done doing these because this is too ridiculous. They're too tanky. The ammo is running the fuck out.
Because you can't carry that much,
and whenever you try to do it with just a small group, you're gonna be there a long fucking time.
Not to mention the one shot.
And the way that they took away some of the awards for that, they're like, it's not worth it.
And the one shot that he's capable of, bang. Even in full power armor, bang. I saw that. I saw what it did. I went, wow. You take more than one hit.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, some people just gave up on him. They're like, this is bullshit.
And not to mention, he can now hit you at range. So you can't just spam him, because he can now hit you at a good fucking range. And I noticed that. Well, he didn't throw it that far before. Or jump that far before. Or run that fast before. Or swing that hard before. That's called a nerf. They nerfed you, buffed him, because people are killing him too quickly. You can't have Bigfoot killed in 50 hits. Nope. Nope. Not when there's 6 of you. Or 3 of you. That's not enough. That would be too fucking easy. For example, with Dark Souls, right? Or any Elden Ring game, if you play by yourself, the damage that they do to you and the damage you do to them and how much damage you each do is proportionate to how many players are in the game. So if there's 3 of you, that boss has about 75% more health, 75% more armor, 75% more strength. So he's gonna one-shot it. Make sense? Take away those other 2 players and he goes back down to 0. Exactly the same as what he has. Well, not 0, but you know what the standard was. That is what your game is doing. And that's bullshit. The more players, the tougher he gets. The less players, the weaker he should get.
Well, that's what
still remain incredibly hard to kill.
That's what the Division does, which makes more fucking sense. The more agents
players,
you have, the harder the enemies will take a hit.
I know.
Like, they'll take a hit, and they get more tanky. You have less people, they aren't so tough, but...
Nope. They don't spawn as many anyway.
Yeah. But some of the rogue agents are still a little hard to get through by yourself.
Definitely. Definitely. I noticed that when I died on one like 15, 16, 27, 85 fucking times. I'm like, yeah, no, this is not one you can do by yourself. Who's putting in more times? That's Bat on the Colossus. Put another time.
That's always like, that's why Mystic's always like, well, I'm just gonna hide here and you go ahead and kill them.
Yeah, it makes about sense. But if you're after the Stradal, it's the Alpha Romeo one, and that's a bloody good time as well that you just done there. He's just posted that. That's a really good time. Ooh. Yes, it is.
Wow.
I was unable to catch that because it was a really good time. It was Fox's time. So did you beat Fox or just me? So I wasn't sitting at quite the top. 800. Yeah, that's a great time, Bats. Great time.
Way to go, Bat. Way to go.
She's 2 seconds ahead of me, yeah. That's a good time. Very good. I told you, it's easier than you think. But if you built that car, mate, even more impressive.
Ugh.
Where are we sitting now? Slipped to 26. Bats is still 9th. That's pretty good.
Right.
Well done, my friend. Well done. That's class. That's quality. That is quality.
All the cars are yours? Wow. Damn, Pat, you're getting good.
He is. Very impressed. Very.
Are you gonna be the new MVP?
No.
The
only reason why it's no is because he doesn't have a time ranging from B to S2 on every single track. To be the MVP, you must be number 1 on every track. That's why I said to Rocket, you can't hand that out. You can't, yeah. Tough, right, Bats? Tough. That's why I said to Rocket, like, no, you're still the MVP, mate, no matter what. Because none of us are going to do that. Like, I've managed to beat a few of his times, and so have you, but it's so incredibly hard. Do you hear what he says, though, as well? He's like, that's easy to beat. You're like, no, it fucking isn't. No, it wasn't. You hear him? Where he's like, yeah, you could beat that. We're like, no. No, we can't. No, we can't. Like, nowhere near, mate. You are unstoppable. Like that fucking Honda. Just uncatchable. No matter what we make, both of us together could not catch him. We would have to spam him off the track. That's the only way to beat him. And you know that, right? We'd have to gang up on the fucker. You in the front, me behind him. Don't let him move. Do not let him move, and he finishes in 2nd or 3rd. That's the only way to stop him. Without ramming him off the track, the only way to stop him is to keep him off his line. That's the only way to slow him down. At least slow him down if you can get there before him. There is no build a car better than him. There is no way. Need to understand, we're beating him by 20, 30 seconds because he ain't using a car that's capable of that. When he uses a car that is capable of doing, say, 32 seconds, he'll fucking destroy us. He'll absolutely put us in the ground. Remember, Bats, he has stick drift and he has a broken controller. He could fucking annihilate us. I am 100% sure that he could whip any of these cars around in my garage of any build and destroy us by at least 10 seconds. At least. That's just what he is. You need to remember, he hasn't gone full out against us. He hasn't, not yet. Because he hasn't had the need to, because he's never been beaten. In the last maybe 2 months, me and you have been actually beating his times. So I think if he sees these of how bad he's been beaten, might just lure him back to the game. And did you hear what he said? He said he's not coming back to Forza until 2 days before Forza 6 is released on PlayStation. He'll have 1 day to get used to the game, and the 2nd day to beat all of our times. I'm like, oh, that's how confident he is, mate. 1 day, and he will beat all of our times. Properly. You need to think back, like, before he joined MLK, he's got, like, 18 world records. He's got a lot. He's not, you think, like, I've got 2, but he's got way more than me. Because he's done it in the monthlies and that. He's got way more than what I've got. Like, yeah, way more. He could go well faster. So when you see him, when he's put like a top 100 time in, he could half that. Easy. Easy. Being in the top 50, top 10. Remember, he's beat people like Levy. He's beaten them. Like, and if he's beating them in a flat out fucking race, then, mate, we ain't catching him. We ain't catching him at all. Bloody good effort from you though, mate. Fucking insane. 30 seconds faster than me. What a fucking drive that must have been. Holy shit. Take nothing away from our skill, mate. It's just he's more than we are. He probably always will be. Don't be afraid to admit that, mate. Rocket's the fastest of us. Sometimes he's just uncatchable. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do in the spec. On what? Colossus? Nah, a couple of goes, you'll get used to it. I know the Colossus a bit more than what I know the Goliath. Because I haven't really done the Goliath that many times. Colossus is not as tough, but it is, if you consider it, because it's basically almost a longer race. But it's a little bit more technical, because with the Goliath, it's literally just hold R2 and go in it. But with this, you genuinely need to brake in certain areas. Like you need to watch the gearing, the speed, the car's build. Are you well aware? The Colossus is a little bit of a different beast. And where there's no laps, where you can't go faster on your second lap, you've got to do it the first time out. So the run has got to be, it's got to be absolutely perfect. The run has got to be perfect, as you're well aware. Colossus is a very difficult race, but in my opinion, the Colossus is the hardest road race. Is Colossus, in my opinion. Baby, are you still there? You got us muted.
Yes, I'm here.
You muted me. What do you mute me for?
I'm watching something.
Oh. Yeah, in my opinion, the Colossus, this is by far the hardest road race. It really is. It trumps the Goliath, because the Goliath is about rhythm. Getting into a rhythm, getting into that cool space where your head's in the race. Whereas the Colossus is about technique. You need to be able to drive the car very, very well at high speeds, because it's very narrow track. Very good time, very good. Very impressed, very impressive. Very impressed with that. I knew you were quick, but I didn't realise you'd do 20 seconds. But we're actually fully expecting you to win on the Goliath, because that's actually your track. Fully expect to win there, mate. We all do. In any class. Because I think that's your track, mate. And I watched the Goliath from Forza 6, I got, oh my god, that's almost treble the length of this. Like, huh? That looks tricky. That looks genuinely grueling. Really fast and grueling, that looks. Difficult. Am I right, Bat, in thinking that that is legitimately a fucking hard race? It looks windy, cambering, slippy, skinny, very easy to just tap something. Oh. And about 40 minutes as well. Oh, that's massive. My goodness. For B, like 40 odd minutes in a car that can barely fucking handle anything. Ooh. Jesus. 19 minutes. Jesus Christ. Is that in S2 or their version of S2? Fucking hell. That's a long, fast race. Is it faster than, I don't know why I did that. Didn't need to. Didn't need a break there. Why did I do that? I panicked. Don't know why. Is it faster than, because I saw their B cars, mate, and their B cars were fucking flying. Baby, am I muted still? I could have driven here a lot better. I also understand that in 6, there's absolutely no difference between ABS and no ABS. Absolutely fuck all. Maybe 5 miles an hour. 1/10 of a second. Barely that. So it doesn't make a difference in fucking 6 if you're using it or not. Apparently, but that's what I saw from the video. Guys like, well, doesn't really make a difference. That's because it doesn't make a difference, does it? The game just doesn't slow your car down any different because it's with how you set up your trigger. Because if you set up your trigger to be not quite as hard or as easy pressured, then you can actually control how hard you brake. Yeah, it makes sense. Modern cars use it, mate. So it makes sense. When was ABS invented? Like 50s, 60s? Maybe 70s? I'm unsure. So if you're using a car, the way I see it is if you're using a car that can't have ABS because of the time it... Ah, shit. That corner gets me every time. Because of the time it was invented, say, the car's from 1955. Or say ABS was invented in 1973. For example, 73. Any car prior to 73 may not be fitted with ABS because it didn't have it. That's how they should have done that. That's how they should have done that. The technology in the cars should have been what they had at that fucking time. So for example, look what we're using here, the F40. We should only be able to tune the F40 to the way it was able to be tuned in 1989. And not with all this modern day stuff on it. All these turbos, intercoolers, injection systems, because it didn't fucking have it. Make the game a little bit more interesting. Yeah. Do you drive bikes? That. You're a bike? Oh yeah, I flagged it, didn't I? You a bike lad? I like bikes.
I'm still here. Just hold on a second. I want to finish watching this.
Mm-hmm. I used to. Used to be the word. I did it again in the same fucking spot. Ooh. Oh, fuck off, car. Why didn't you turn? Fucking arsehole. Did you see that? It just didn't want to do it. It went, nah, fuck you. Fucking car. Fuck you, Forza. There's no reason why that wouldn't turn around that then. It's the fucking arse. You see that? It just went, nah, I ain't doing that. Yeah, you fucking are, you wanker. You just wouldn't do it. And I'm like, oh, piss off. Don't you feel like the game just does that sometimes? It says, no, you're not doing that. Yeah, I'll do that again, even faster, and it'll fucking work. How annoying, right? How annoying. How fucking annoying. Ooh. Yeah, but mate, I did lift off. When the fucking thing went, no, I'm still not doing it. Put my fucking gear down, and it still fucking refused to move. Fucking arsehole car. Once I sort this out, mate, there ain't going to be much between us. Once I actually genuinely don't fuck this up. There won't be too much between us. Ooh. Didn't fucking... What am I doing? What am I doing? I didn't brake. Fucking get off of there. What's wrong with you, Fly?
Uh-oh, what happened? What
No,
flies?
it just keeps fucking running underneath the white panels. It's doing my fucking head in. It's just big enough to fit in them grates. That's a problem, and that's a worry. It's going under, not on top, or I just leave it. It's going under the grates. And I'm like, you need to stop. You need to stop doing that. No, it's not, because that gets sucked into that fan. Are you going to buy me a new one? No, mate. You have no idea of the price of that where I am. Put it this way, mate. That's out your price, mate. It's close to £1,000 for a new one of them. 1,000 British pounds. How much is that in yours? Yeah, that's British pounds. So you can imagine, that's worth a lot. About 900? Close to 1,000? No, mate, I've not got that lying around. I've got about £8 on me, if that. 8. Oh, I took my eyes off the screen. See, it's distracting. Very expensive. Stupid fucking fly that just won't leave. How did you even get in here?
Fly, don't bother
Both the
me.
windows are closed and the door is closed. How the fuck did you even get in here? So how? How have you done that?
He wants
It won't
to be a
fuck off
racer.
now, rolling all over the fucking screen. Do, mate, you land somewhere else. Annoying. I like the build I've got on this. I'm just not driving it to my best abilities. I haven't for a very long time. Like that there. I've not been at my best for a while. Quite a while. Oh. Yeah, all Ferraris are pretty similar by their rear-wheel drive ones. Like something like an older car from the 60s and the 50s, 70s, yeah, you're going to want to build that differently. Now that ain't going to go like the FXX. Those older Ferraris are actually really hard to tune. Like that Stradale you use, easy to tune, but the build is very important because you're so close to being at 800 per A. It's basically stopped, basically. Give or take a few parts, it basically stopped. So to get that much speed out of it, it's impressive. Very. That was odd. An odd little slide. I like what you said last night, Bats. You were like, who flags a lap on the Goliath? I'm like, Bats, have you seen your lap? You're flagged. I showed you and you went, dot, dot, dot. Oh. I'm like, you Bats, you flag it. Why did I brake? I did the same fucking thing. Thought I was racing that one corner on the fucking Goliath and not we're in the fucking Colossus. Slowed myself down there. I don't know why I did that. I don't actually know why. Muscle memory from the fucking Goliath race. Is that part in the Goliath is when it rips right back round to the right, innit? Over the bridge.
Over the bridge and through the woods, the grandma house we go.
Oh, I'll get you. You're only a second ahead of me. In fact, I fully expected you to perform incredibly well. I told you. Don't know what you're talking about, and you go, I can't tune A and B. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. That looked incredible. Very fast. Very. What he's talking about, he's got fuck all confidence in his own ability. Yeah, the lad is pretty fucking good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Almost excellent, I have to say. Deserves the credit, mate. Well, credit's good. Whoa, the bounce on the curb. The bounce on the curb.
Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me. Bounce with me.
Fucking bounced on the curb.
You woke a monster. Who's the monster? Andrew?
It was.
You're the monster one?
My form's dipped. Thoroughly. I'm not saying nobody else has made improvement, I'm saying my form has dipped. Stupidly.
Dippy, he's a dippy egg.
A little bit, yeah. Cool, our Ferrari races between you and me recently, Bats, have been incredibly close.
Yes, Benny, I love you too. Okay, I'll beat you too. Here.
You can see on the track it was close. I've just got to fucking clean up my racing.
Goddamn animal.
As soon as I clean that shit up, I'll probably drive a bit fucking better.
Look at all these weenies. Merry Fajstad! Hooray!
Fuck me, 7 minutes past, I didn't remind you.
Well, I'm right now. I'm not taking that fucking candy this time. They better give me that damn mask. It probably won't, to be honest with you.
They might, just to piss Mystic off and she not get it. Oh, nice.
She probably get it before me. She has that kind of luck, I don't.
Nah, she hacks the game.
She's a hacker!
Sony really told her off. They're like, alright, your online activity we don't approve of.
Oh, I don't approve of these ways. Off with his head.
It was hard, wasn't it? You did well. I told you, mate. It's a different beast. I'm telling you, mate. Racing in A on Colossus and in the bigger race is a different beast.
Yay! I got it.
What, did you get the hot dog one?
Yeah, but not the glowing one. I can do weenie too. Yay, I had a weenie.
What am I doing? Because it's hard, mate. Like in A and B not so much, but in A specifically, because of the speed is around 170 to 200, it can be quite difficult because cars don't brake the same as what they did in S1, S2. That's why I said I'm braking because you have to. If you don't, you go straight into the wall.
Don't look at me.
Because the grip just ain't there, no matter what.
I'm gonna go get dressed. I'll be back.
Go on, yeah.
I'm not dressed yet. Well, I did get dressed earlier, but...
I then got undressed when she got back.
No, I gotta get redressed. I'll be back.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna love it. Hard again in A and B. Stop, slide, fucking car. I'm not sure. I didn't actually look. I think we got off about the same time. But I think you got out a second and third quicker than me, definitely. Slide again, that's not what I want. I'm sure I got enough downforce. See that there? The rear downforce might be a bit too low. See it, losing it there, the back end? That's the back end. I think I'm losing the back end. Am I rear downforce too low? Might be. Let's go have a look at that. No, it is not. We're doing 265 and we don't need all that. So we'll just push that back up slightly. We don't need 260 fucking 5. We don't need that. I don't think we're going to hit that. I'm looking at 265. But then again, if I move the front and downforce, I'll become less twitchy. Happens. Could be I could be sending too much power to the back. I did think that. I think you might be right there, back. Every time I accelerate off around an apex, back end wants to go. Yeah, it does, yeah. I think he could be right with a diff. I've got too much differential. Like a car feels great. Don't get me wrong. Ow. But at the apex to accelerate around these turns, I do feel a bit Liechtensteiner, you know what I'm saying? Torvalendine. That could be a number of things, but 9 times out of 10, I think that is correct. That is... Oh. How the fuck did I get away with that? You see that? You see his sparks? No! Didn't get away with that one, did I? Oh yeah, there's actually no. No. The problem with the Alpha Run, mate, is that that's a drifting car. It's not a racing car. It's a drifting car. Which means most of those, mate, are drift taps. They're drift taps. Meaning that it doesn't matter how many times I do that, I'm going to get away with it. Because they're drift taps. Remember the game and a drift tap? A drift tap is not a crash. Remember that. That's why I flick the car left and right with a Scandi flick. You're like, why is he doing that? Because it's a Scandi flick means that I'm going to drift. It means if I make contact with that wall, or I clip it in any way, it's a drift tap. Smart there. Yeah, 80 could be a bit high. Right, 70. I'll lose that little bit of acceleration, so I'm going to go 75. I'd rather keep it just over. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I wanted to keep the acceleration just over 2 seconds, as close to 2 seconds as I could. But I am going to try this 75. I think you may be correct. Not by much. Oh, this Ferrari will catch it. Or drive right, it will. Ferrari catches everything. That's what it does. It's going to be a hell of a drive though, Bats, because you've been incredible around here. So to catch you, I'm going to need to be right at it. No mistakes. Perfect run. That's a drift tap. I think I can catch him if I'm quick. I don't make too many mistakes. Jesus Christ. Okay, Ferrari. Do you know what, Ferrari? Don't turn. Don't turn. You know, don't worry about that. Don't worry about turning around that, you fucking arsehole. Don't worry about that and just go in a straight fucking line, you stupid twat. Fucking car. Thanks for turning there, car. 10 out of 10, appreciate that. Fucking car. See how I knew that was going to happen? As soon as I took that line. As soon as I took that line, I went, you're going too fucking fast. You're driving too fast. Slow the fuck down. Off-road's my thing. I don't spend a lot of time in it though. I really should. Pretty good at off-road. I should race more, but I don't. So it goes to show, doesn't it, Bax, how good that car is of mine, right? Fucking incredible. Very nice machine. And like I said, it doesn't matter whatever level of driver you are at off-roading that car, you will succeed. Because it's just a fucking beast. Fuck's sake, car! Jesus Christ! Yeah, well, they can mod the game all they want, mate. You don't know what other mods they're running in the background. I think that's fucking stupid. Any mods, I think, is fucking stupid. You cannot be trusted that you're playing the base version of the game. And you cannot be trusted that you haven't done something to edit or give yourself an advantage. I'll never change my mind on that, I'm afraid. That's how I see it. Fucking car! Oh my god. Not the fact that the mod might be absolutely fine, made by a really clean player that really enjoys clean racing. But what I'm saying is, it's modded. Which means if it didn't come from the Forza Horizon devs themselves, to me, I will not lose the mindset of, I don't care what you've done to the game. I will never agree with you that there's not something running in the background that makes you faster, better pixels, just something, because they've modded the game. I will never believe that they haven't. I will never trust it. Sorry, I just do not. I just do not. Sit there on a console and do it on a fucking console, and then you'll have my fucking respect. Until then, I consider anybody that mods into the game, I don't consider you to be cheating. I consider that if you turn around and say, well, you know, I got this time and this time, but I did have this mod on, then I can't trust that you haven't used any others. That's just how it is. That's why we have rules. I never trust people that mod games. And I mean the game that they're playing online. So this, for example, that's nice. What else have you played around with? The physics? How much G's? Oh, for fuck's sake! How many G's each of your cars can take? You never know. You'll never know. Yeah, it could be put there, yeah, because there's already Spotify on PlayStation 5. You can play Spotify over it. But I'll just... One doesn't sit with me, doesn't sit comfortably with me. Yeah, but I don't fucking drive right now. My skills are just on the floor right now. I'm just not driving very well at all.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
I'm gonna head out to the store. I'll be back in a little bit, okay?
Go on, you. Go on.
Bye-bye.
Good, I love you. Go on, I love you too. Go on. It's like, it's not that I don't think mods are good, mate. It's just I cannot trust that person is not running something in the background that you don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm just not used to the braking zones. Braking zones on A are much closer to the corners. Where on S2, they're much closer to the corners. That makes sense? Like you gotta come, I mean, when I mean closer, I mean you gotta come tighter or wider than you normally would because the weight of the car. Where you don't have to lift in an A, where you lift in an A, you don't have to lift in an S2. You could be in like gear 7 here, when in an A you're gonna be in like gear 5 top. You can drive the car, but it's just throwing me off a little bit. This corner here gets me all the fucking time. Not yet, mate, no. Oh my god, car! How the fuck didn't it turn that fucking corner? Oh my fucking god. Whoa. Not yet, man. I ain't seen it yet. Yeah, man. That's why I haven't seen it yet. I ain't fucking paying that. I ain't fucking paying that. Way expensive. Do you remember when it was like £3.50? A diver tops, right? For one adult. I am not paying that. Not when there's like £12.80 in my fucking bank account. I ain't fucking paying that. You're having a laugh. It shouldn't cost any more than £7.50 for a fucking an adult. £7.50 tops. Fucking 18 quid. Jesus. No thank you. And I ain't being stingy. I'm just like, that's fucked up. £18. For what? Fucking hell. Do you get the DVD with that? Like, do you get the DVD with that? Because fucking hell. 18 quid. Just for the fucking ticket? I don't fucking think so. I won't pay that. Fuck off. Do you get your dick sucked at the same time? Damn. I remember it being around £3.50 to £7.50. That's reasonable. £7.50 is reasonable. Fucking 18 quid. Fuck off. Tenner a bottle. Fucking. It's like a tenner a bucket of popcorn and a drink. You're like, fuck this shit. $3. $3, mate. And it's 18 here. Did you hear that? 18. 18 British pounds. How much is that in your money, Bat? 18. 18 Great British pounds. Because I know there's a big gap between how much our money's worth. Like, so imagine how much of yours that is. 18 pounds. British pounds. That's going to be like 30 for you. If not a bit more. If you were to change that into your money, how much would that be? Way, way, way more. Oh. No, were they those bottles that actually printed on like the milk bottle and that? Yeah, mate, imagine $25 to go and see a fucking movie. $25. 25 fucking dollars to just for your ticket. That's just your ticket. Fuck that. I ain't paying that. That's fucking rip-off. I ain't fucking paying that. Fucking $25 for a fucking movie ticket. Piss off. Is this live? Tom Holland, Zendaya, Sadie Sink. Is this live performance of Spider-Man? Because I ain't fucking paying that for a goddamn cinema ticket when you could watch that on Sky when it comes out for like a $5. Why the fuck would you pay that much? $25 of your money. Imagine that. You pay $3. You get fucking well angry. You'd be like, I can't afford that. But you're fucking having a laugh just to watch a movie? No. No. Yeah, is that them glass milk bottles and juice bottles, mate, that if you brought one from the milkman, they could scan the bottle or something like that, like there was a number or barcode on the bottle that they could just go doo-doo-doo-doo with their little till, and it would like give you a receipt. Yeah, it can, yeah. But fucking hell. 15? If you go to IMAX where I am, mate, you're looking at 30 quid for your fucking ticket, mate. 25 to 30 quid just for your ticket in fucking IMAX? Nah, man, I'm not fucking paying that. I'm not, mate. That's like a week's... Think about it. If I was to take me and Crystal to go see that movie, man, that's like a week's worth of food. Think about it's a fucking week's worth of shopping, Fox. Think about that. 80 odd quid. It's a fucking week's worth of shopping. Close to a week, you know, 80 to £100. Like, fuck that. Yeah, but man, think about that, man. 80 odd quid just for 2 tickets. Close to 80 quid just to watch one movie. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, man. That, like I said, if some families, like you, me, my missus or my mum, that's like a fucking week's worth of food. I can't justify that. Yeah. Just to see it, man, and that's, like I said, 100 quid, mate. Isn't that like the school packed lunches for like 2 weeks? Think about it, man. Think about how much shit costs in the shops. So, you know, if you were to not save that money and go, yeah, let's go see a movie, you know, I've got 40 quid, I could take the kids out to the cinema to that. £3 a kid? No. No. Try like 15 quid a kid. 17. It's fucking disgusting prices. It really is. Add the popcorn, drinks, some sweets. Keep them happy, you know. Because they're not just going to want to go to a cinema, are they? They're going to want like a fucking McDonald's or something bollocks. You know what kids are like. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Like, I'd be like, B, that's a fucking week's worth of food for us. A week's worth of fucking food shopping. So don't blame me when the cupboards ain't got nothing in it, or, you know. Yeah, they do, yeah. Definitely, and it's terrible. It's just fucked up, mate. Like, the prices are so high. I mean, is it worth that? Yeah, the kids love it. They enjoy it, and the memories are great. But is it worth £100? Woo! Woo! Oh, mate. When I was younger, 100 quid would get us so much. So much money. I'm like, fuck, man. Like I said, I've got about £12 in my fucking bank account right now. And I've got to buy a new phone. Think about that. I got to buy a new phone with fucking £12 in my bank account. Like, YouTuber, I make money you think I've only got. I just made my fucking rentals, man. Damn. Oh, mate, it's the prices of everything. Of course, we're not allowed buy one, get one free nowadays. Definitely. Oh, I have a perfect kidney. I can sell that. Nah, I'll just clear my balance with Sky, maybe, and just get one on contract with them. Because I've been with them, mate, for like 17 years. I get really good deals. Like, they'll give me a phone for a really good price. Yeah, man. That was very lucky. Did you see that tap? Oh, my God. Oh, that was sickening. That was sickening. Oh, fuck me back. That made me fucking fart. Oh, the irony in that, I know, right? Oh, unfucking believable. Oh, unfucking believable. That makes me mad. Oh, I just adjusted so I could get around that corner. I didn't realise I was going to plant the car into the fucking side. God, about 7 years. This would have been about 7 years. I got it in like 2019, 2020. It was an L3. It was really expensive at the time. At the time, it was really expensive. Not now. Why, that's because you got some exams. Or did your pass run out again? That's poor angle. Might be sure my internet will fucking last. Paid the fucking bill, yeah, I owe like 400 quid. Then you don't want to lend me like 400 quid. Yeah, man. That's how good that Sony phone was, mate. That's how good it was. Everyone talks shit about it. They're like, nah, Sony phones aren't good. Well, that lasted me 7 years of heavy use. Every day. 10, 12 hours live on YouTube. Every day. Yeah, we're basically the same. I'm just not driving properly. See, my driving is so bad right now. What have you got? Samsung? Samsung's a pretty good phone. I burnt my finger as well on my fucking joint. Yeah, we're basically in the same car. We just got like slightly different tunes. Mate, Fox, I am not driving to the best of my abilities. Driving like a fucking clown. I barely got around 16% of this. I'm just not driving right. This is a well-beaten car and I'm just driving it like a twat. I am not driving to the best of my abilities. Yeah, all the same. We're basically the same speed, it will take. Oh my god, I tapped X by accident. Nah, not too much. I just tapped X by accident there. I went to hit circle and my big clubby thumb just kind of tapped X at the same time and I fucking drifted the car. I did not mean to do it. Boys, I am not at my best today. I haven't been for a little while. To beat me off the line, that's one of the only ways to do it. Bats figured it out. He figured it out. The only way to beat me off the line is to slow your car down. If you believe it or not. You might think, well, how's that possible? Because in your gears, you're going to pull higher speeds than I am. Changing in the speeds is that with the gears going up is actually going to slow me down slightly. Whereas you stay in 1 and 2, much longer than I do, which means you reach a higher apex, so you'll actually pull away a bit quicker. Because there isn't that jolt from changing gear. That is how you beat me off the line. Very impressive. Figured that out all by yourself. Yep. Yep. Very impressive. Very impressive. My launch is hard to beat in any car. I have a really fast launch. And that's why. Straight to the power, straight to the acceleration gear. Not much in this. I can actually drive my car to the fucking end and not die or kill myself, hit the trajectory button. What I'm waiting for, mate. If I get you on the straights, I might just catch you. If I can get close enough before the track opens up, I should get you. Could have gone quicker there. Don't know why I slowed down like that. Nervous my car was going to throw me off the track there. That slowed me down that whole fucking section. I was nervous the car was going to throw me off the track. So slow down. Maybe I'm just getting old, boys, huh? Why? So I said back, I think if I get you on the straight, if I can get close enough toward the end, I'm pretty sure the car might just catch you. See, you've got me on acceleration, but I don't think you'll have me on top speed. No, you will not. So if I can get the car right up your ass when we get to the fast sections, you're going to have a problem shaking me off. If you're close. Just like I ain't gonna have a 20-second gap on me. Run, rabbit. Better run. Better run, rabbit. Come in. But I don't kill myself. Ah, shit. I knew the mistake. I knew the mistake when I come around that one corner. I'm like, no, that's too much momentum. I didn't switch down quick enough. Oh. You see, when we clear these sections, and the game, yeah, it was, yeah. And when we get to these faster sections, you see about here, around here, if I can get behind you to these sections, these big looping turns you see in this is where you're going to struggle, I believe. If my car can get up behind you around these sections, you see this. You see how this might just favour my car with the fucking pace that it can carry at the higher revs. If I'm ahead at this point here, like around this point, if I'm ahead, you won't catch. And it's all going to come down to whether I'm behind you on this big sweeping section from outside of the swamp. So until we hit the highway, you know, this highway section here, that's when I'll know. Because at the moment, I'm probably like 2 seconds behind you, if that, like a second behind. Until we reach this fast section. Yeah, definitely. I think when we hit this speed section, and if I'm ahead, like I said, around this section here, if I manage to be level with you, or we're ahead here, I think that if I get to this straight and we're level, might just struggle to get round that corner before me. because I can carry about 265, 270, give or take. I've got a little bit more. And if you look, we're very, very close. Very. And I didn't get round that corner, so that's less than a second. In S2s, that's probably less than a second. So by the time we get round here, if I can ever get the fucking car around the track, by the time we reach out of this twitchy section, which will be your car all over, and it starts to open up with the horsepower, if I can get ahead of you, or we're level, may struggle here. May struggle if I can keep the pace up. So if I can keep my car at high revs and get round here fast, because that's really quite straight compared to what we got here. But you are catching me and you are ahead on these speed sections. Which is interesting. Interesting, because doesn't this end with the bridge, if I'm correct? This is a bridge or a tunnel? Am I wrong? Thinking that this ends, or it might be the marathon that ends in a tunnel? Swear to God. Yeah, no, that's on the other one, innit? That's on the marathon or whatever it is. I can't even get my fucking car around one lap of this. swear to fucking God, car. You saw the turn, car. I turned you, and you fought against me, and fucking went the other way, you piece of shit. Fuck off. Just fuck off. It just fought against me and shot the fucking other way. Well done. Starting to get real fucking pissed off. Can't even do one fucking lap. I swear to God, I have not been at my best for an incredibly long time. Struggle to even get fucking third. Fucking irritating. I am so much faster than this. I fucking should be. Fuck me. That was fucking awful. Captain of this team and I'm driving my cars like I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I already know. I already know. I really fucking know. Oh. You'll be chilling out, Ferrari. The hell was that? This is just the section I worried about. My power's gonna be a problem here. Cool. The hell was that? I just hit every pole on the way around. Pretty good. Bastard. Fucking bastard. Fucking bastard. And then again, just fuck off. Drop my concentration for just a second. Thought the car had made it round that. I guess not. What was that? What happened there? The car just went, nope. Oh. Thanks, car. Thank you. And again. Crash anymore, huh? Wow. Okay, car. Don't worry about using ABS. Don't worry about locking my fucking car up. Don't worry about it, alright? Don't worry about it, gang. Don't do your thing where you don't make my car lock, you fucking arsehole. Is that not why we have ABS? What, in second? The car locks in second. The car locks in second place, right? In second gear. Second place, second gear. But you saw that. That's ABS lock. Are you serious? You want to not do that again? That was not good enough. At all. Look at the state of my car. I did not drive fast. At all. At all. That was quite crap, actually. And I deserve to be behind you. That was not good enough. Because it wasn't. That was just fucking terrible, wasn't it? I should have done better than that. Should have done better than that. Just shaking my head. I know I should have done better than that. It's fucking terrible. I don't even know what I did there. It's ain't. I don't know what it was. Guys, I've got to get some food. I'm dying for a piss. I need some food. And I'll see you soon, alright? Maybe an hour, if that.